stuff up with just one buffer. Wait a minute. Oh, right here. Okay. Request unused buffer. Yeah. So we request the unused buffer. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's this? This is not an Objective-C call. Was that? What? Oops. Control Z. Oops. Control Z. Yeah, okay, never mind. I was seeing things. Okay. So we just malloc it here. I want to say it gets deleted because it really sounds like the memory gets wiped and replaced with some other stuff. And the reason I say that is because we know the buffers, well, the pointers are still valid, so maybe they got malloced for something else. Because they don't have what I expect them to have in them. And this is just from the sound. So here ref count equals 0. Yeah. And we do want to do it this way. Yes. Analyzing equals 1. So where do we decrement ref count? 1 point is right here. But this will only happen once, because analyzing equals 1 once. And then we set it to 0 right away. So that will never happen again. The other point that we decrement ref count is right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, this is one point where we decrement. This is a very arbitrary decrementing of ref count. Just when we were past 9 seconds. And this is fine because we increment the ref count in input buffer sound and in voice entity. That being said, there should be 2 points in input manager where they're decremented. Maybe I just forgot to do it. You know what? I'm gonna say ref count should just start out as 1. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. So when it gets past 9 seconds, the buffers have to be already within a voice entity, otherwise they get deleted. I think that's okay. No, wait a minute. What if someone uses the mic for more than 9 seconds? We can increase that limit, but still, if someone speaks longer than the limit, we are going to pass those sounds when the offset happens. Ah, that's right. There's onset state and there's analyzing. This is really confusing. Wait a minute, what's going on? I'm getting confused. Onset state minus minus. Okay, this needs to be up a little bit. This needs to be when the actual note gets released. Right here. Okay. And that's when you can do the, whatever it's called, the input buffers ref count decrementation. This will only happen once per note, right? No, not here. Danger. This will only happen once per note, because m onset state will only equal 0 once within this call, because it starts out positive. And there's nothing to increment onset state. So now we take the, oh, you know what? I don't think, yeah, that's right. So let's go back to the original ref count, and that should be 2 again. Jeez. Alright. I don't think that will fix our problem, but I'm going to run it right now, because if I am wrong, that could have some serious implications. So I'm going to put that on the screen for you. Looks like we jumped right into the debugger that time. Not really sure why. I might know why. Analyzing equals 2. Analyzing minus minus. This is a little ugly. So somehow what we did makes the program crash. And I would guess it's because suddenly we are now just killing sounds right away. If analyzing equals 2, and this is a big state, we have the onset, the offset, and within the offset we We are decrementing things, yes. So this will bring it down to 1. Very difficult to say what's the problem. In any case, we could start, if we are deleting it too early, this is what will end up crashing us. Because this is where we start using it. This memory would already be deleted, mlast onset buffer. And this code's also suspect because it could be causing the other bug. So let's come back to that. Wait a minute. We are in a very large for loop here. Oh god, this could get really ugly. Oh, I'm gonna move myself from this picture. I need the space. Okay. So while we are analyzing for some reason we look at everything, not just the last buffer. Ah, what I did was wrong. Yep. I can put the top like this. We do not want that happening in an inner loop. So every buffer only gets analyzed in this loop once. The reason you can say that is because analyzing is 2, and once it gets in here, we decrement that. And at this point, it's also safe to decrement the ref count because the deletion happens in this loop as well, in this function. Okay. So this should always be looking at the later stuff. I can't see why decrementing ref count's bad. I mean, this should still have the same crash, but let's give it a shot. Drink more water. That didn't seem to make the thing start running, so I'm gonna